Hi everyone, I'm here again, the Jeff 316 show. And my name is Jeff. All right, so in the previous episode, I started a series on the healing system of how dysfunctional family system or upbringing can directly mirror toxicity in the workplace. And I said that when you see people that are very toxic in the workplace, you can actually link it to their upbringing. Upbringing is very strong. Your upbringing is strong. It's like a stronghold. There's something we call stronghold, ancestral stronghold. We call it family, whatever. We spiritualize it. I'm not saying those things don't exist, but a lot of time is the learning. That learning has kicked in our brain, and it's difficult for us to get out of it. It become like a bond, like a bondage. You see, the way you were treated as a child, there's this thing called ACE, Advanced Childhood Experiences, by WHO, and we were made to know through research that what happens to you, whatever happens to you between age 0 and age 17, 18 is going to affect you seriously as you are growing, because at that time your childhood is being formed. As your childhood is being formed, a whole lot of things are happening to you. So I mentioned people pleasing, and seeking approval. You're always seeking approval. So today I would like to talk about avoidance of conflict. One of the things that happens then, people want to avoid conflict because, you see, conflict is part of life. Avoiding conflict shows or indicates that you are not fit. You are not fit to grow into maturity. Or because you won't be able to go into maturity, because when you are not able to handle conflict, how can you say you are matured? What battle can you say you fought? What solution can you say you bring? Because life itself is a conflict. You're going to get married, there's going to be a conflict between you and your spouse. And conflict is not meant to destroy you. Conflict is meant to train you. Conflict is meant to strengthen you. Conflict is meant to open your eyes to other perspectives and to other dimensions. So if you have seen yourself avoiding conflict, it's a dysfunctionality. Some people can say, but I don't want trouble now. No, not every conflict is a trouble. In fact, some conflict helps you to avoid trouble. Some conflicts, when you walk through it, helps you to avoid complicated troubles. So avoidance or avoiding or running away from conflict or running from challenges do not make you to grow, will not make you to grow into, should I call complete adulthood, or let me complete pressing? And the question will be, who completes self? Who completes self? Yeah, we are all work in progress, but there are some basic things that we need to do. And this one I'm talking about is one of it. You don't have to avoid conflict. At the same time, your personality might not be that will head on collusion with a conflict, but you must develop ways and strategies to manage conflict, to address conflict. Because if you do not address the conflict, it will still remain there, and not just remaining there, it's going to get enlarged. So if you see people in the office space who avoid conflict, but they might even go behind and begin to talk about what they are avoiding, you know that is dysfunctionality. Probably most of the time people grow not understanding how to manage conflict because of the kind of environment where they grow. In some families, if you fight with your sibling or fight with somebody, they beat the two of you. The two of you are beating for fighting. You are not even told how to resolve conflict. Everything is beaten. In some family, if you do something wrong, you'll be beaten so much that you can even make mark on it. I remember those days, if you break the china, all those breakable plates in those days, they call it awotongoro. That's what they call it in Yoruba, awotongoro. If you break tongoro in some families, they will use the something to cut you. Sometimes people have scars of what their parents have done to them. So when you now grow, your tendency is very strong that you're going to avoid conflict. You're going to avoid anything that will put you head to head with anybody. And that is not going to help you to grow into matured adults. So what I've said today is this. Your family upbringing, there's a system. That system shows up in every other thing that you do. So how do you get healing for this? Stay tuned. Join me in the next episode. This is the Jeff 316 show. You're welcome.